at the Nuggets from Within podcast. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Welcome to the Nuggets from Within podcast. I am your host, Apostle Teresa S. Johnson. I want to talk about internal instability. And when I think about internal instability, to me, that means that you have behavioral changes, that you're unpredictable all of a sudden. Things are a little different with you now. And you're also erratic in some cases. And in my definition of internal instability is when you're dealing with the core of something or you're dealing with the root of something, which in this case is unforgiveness. And so there are two sides as it relates to unforgiveness. You have to forgive yourself and you have to forgive others. Now, I know that some people have a hard time forgiving. And when it comes to dealing with forgiving other people, we tend to want to lock people away in vaults psychologically. And then when it comes to us forgiving ourselves, we want to handcuff ourselves to our mistakes. But when you can't move beyond the trauma or beyond the persecution or beyond the betrayal, then that actually it brings in additional problems that you have to deal with. And there is no peace. And so we'll go to God and we'll say, I know I'm supposed to forgive, but God, I just can't do it. And then God will respond, well, then I just can't do it because I can't forgive you if you can't forgive the person or if you can't forgive the offense. And then sometimes we don't understand that when we don't forgive, doors are slammed shut and windows are closed. And sometimes we'll quote this scripture, oh, the Lord, he'll close doors that no man can open and he'll open doors that no man can shut. But they're shut solid for us because we can't move beyond the offense. And so what I have learned is everything is tied to deliverance. And we want to make sure that we're delivered from the thing that tried to put us in bondage. Now, I know it takes more energy to be unrepentant and unapologetic than it does to forgive. So what is the alternative? Now, we will go to God after we haven't forgiven somebody, and we will ask him for something and expect him to do something for us based on merit. But what is commendable about walking in unforgiveness? Why do you deserve some kind of reward or something when you haven't even done what the Lord requires of you? And so when you hold grudges, it's basically ignoring the law that governs the heart. And it's also about the law written inward, in your inward parts, in harmony with God's will. And so it's one thing I want to say is it's bigger than you. The situation is bigger than you. You don't want to be shut outside of the will of God. You don't want to be shut outside of the promises of God. And so if you want internal stability, it's got to begin with your heart. You got to release people and you got to release yourself. God bless you.